Well, Magical Institute moments from Merrill. And I would say, first of all, this week turned out, it's the end of the week, by the way. We just finished, and I would say this whole institute turned out even way better than I had imagined. What a team, what third and fourth grade teachers, just simply amazing. I learned an awful lot. There are a lot of little things that I didn't know. I was real interested when Marla talked about in her books how she keeps the same things in Clementine's room and dresses her the same. I never would have thought of that. That was pretty cool. And I really enjoyed Greg Evans when he showed us how people don't need to be stick figures. They can be round heads and square bodies, and they look really good. I loved how all the teachers put together their movies. They came out great. And at the end, when everyone just danced together, very much inspiring in terms of bringing fun and power and inspiration back into the classroom. And I think all the teachers are going away with a really wonderful, great way to start a new year that's going to engage kids. It's all about risk and assessing and moving forward. And what a blast. I enjoyed everybody here. Everything went really smoothly. And again, what a heck of a team. So that would be my MIM. Ta-da! Want to ask me anything?
Yeah, I do, but I can't think.
Of course, I couldn't do it without Richard, who's sitting over here.
I've already actually said that in my video.
Yeah. That is so true.
And Patty told me to. I tried the glasses on, and he said, "Yeah, go with it." So I did the kind of alter ego thing.
It's very funny. Did you get any feedback that was more than the standard? Wow, that was really great. Did you get any feedback that was moving, powerful?
Yeah, actually there was a lot. A lot of teachers were saying not just that they learned something, but their attitude's not the right thing. Their way of thinking really changed. That they were really open to doing this, and that, kind of like in the movie with the light bulb that kept coming up above the heads of the people. It was like this big light bulb went on that they could do it. And for me, that's probably the most incredible, satisfying kind of thing that I could hear from teachers in a learning something in an institute, to go walk away with saying, I can do it. I can make a difference. I feel good about it. And I would say the level of excitement and engagement, I mean, these teachers really were there and engaged, and I think they're going out feeling really, truly empowered, not just, oh, I learned something and it's good. So that part, for me, is really a great bottom line. That was a good question.
Thank you. I've done this before.
Yeah. Yeah.
And of course, yes, it was brilliant to have Richard, and Richard was brilliant, and Patty, brilliant. My gosh, just fantastic. Brenda, very good at facilitation, and actually quite good at bringing food in during the Institute. I would say that was very, very good of her. Yes, and coffee. That was awesome. She brought in coffee every day. But yeah, I would say, my goodness, the coaches, some of them, they worked incredibly hard. Some of them were pretty nervous, but boy, they really came together in a big way. Couldn't have done it without them. No way. Couldn't have done it without the filming. Very good. Altogether, fantastic team. And we all can take credit for putting it together. I'm not sure who gets all the candy when it's left over, though.
Biggest one. What do you hope the kids walk away with?
Well, one of the things that I think is going to be really significant is the kids in each of these teachers' classrooms are going to have a chance that they wouldn't have had the teachers not come to the Institute. So for me, that's when I think even about my own daughter being in a classroom, you know, I would love for her to teach her to walk into a classroom next year and be so excited and have these really creative ways of working with the kids and have a sense of fun, that learning can be a whole lot of fun. It can be engaging, and it needn't be drudgery. Learning is really about so many different things, and I think that learning through the arts, like through visual arts and theater like we did this week, really does just open up kids in all sorts of different ways to find ways that they've never even known that they're capable of doing things. Or like one of the teachers said, that there could be, just like they learned that they could be creative, now that they understand, they can open the space so that their kids can be creative too. And what a wonderful thing that is. So that's pretty cool.
One more thing that lots of people wonder about is, how do you always remain so eternally enthusiastic and genuinely excited when you're presenting the same stuff year after year?
It stays exciting to me. I could say happy pills, but that's not the truth. So I'm generally an upbeat kind of person, but I love this stuff. For me, there's nothing more exciting than seeing people get all excited and becoming creative and, you know, turning on those fun kind of juices. For me, that's a pretty good life. That's pretty neat. So, yeah, I do get excited by all of that. And then for me, it's also fun because Sarah's a good friend of mine, Sarah Pennypacker. So to have her come, it's for me fun, personally fun. Greg is a good friend, it's personally fun. To be able to incorporate people who I know are also people that are going to inspire and have a good time and are pretty upbeat in general. That lends itself to how the whole experience comes across and keeps my enthusiasm probably out of check.